Hey everyone, it's CL, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the booktubers that I really like and follow and the non-bookish reasons why I admire them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And you'll notice that when it comes to like booktubers, whenever I make these types of videos where I talk about booktubers that I really like, I tend to mention the same channels all of the time, because if I like someone, I really like them and I tend to mention them all the time. But I hope this will have like a different twist on non-bookish reasons why I admire them. So first and foremost, I mention this person all the time and I just want to get them out of the way. That is why I'm making them first. And that is Steve Donahue. Of course, I follow Steve's Booktube channel. He's very consistent and he always has something interesting to say. But one thing that I think is totally underrated when it comes to Steve is his Twitter account. Like, I really admire Steve's sense of humor. I admire his little quips. I really enjoy following Steve on Twitter. He always has something interesting to say. He always manages to make me laugh with the funny little quips that he tweets. And even on the days where he's not being funny in particular, he will, like, you know, show his sensitive side and post things about like his animals or what he's doing that day. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy following Steve on Twitter. If you don't follow him, I highly recommend it. You know, he has a great sense of humor and he never fails to make me smile. Now, the next booktuber that I want to highlight that I really enjoy is Richard Denny. He has changed his channel name a few times, but his name is Richard Denny. His current YouTube channel name is Richard Media Geek. That no promises that won't change down the line. But what I admire about him, of course, I love his Booktube channel. He is one, I just like his style. I like how his channel is very laid back. I really like Richard's work ethic when it comes to writing books. He is a self-published author and he's very consistent in completing writing a book and self-publishing, creating the book cover. He creates those book covers himself, and I just think he's really good at being self-sufficient, if that makes any sense. One of the hardest things for myself, because I still struggle to write a book, is first and foremost completing writing a book. I am just at awe that he has completed multiple books, and I really admire that about him, because that shows that he has an amazing work ethic and that he is a serious writer, you know? And I just think he's so talented in that aspect, in the sense that he knows what he needs to do as far as completing a book. He knows what he wants to do as far as designing the cover and what he wants to do as far as promotion. I really admire that about him. Like, I really like that about him, that he is so good at knowing what needs to be done, completing the book, publishing the book, marketing the book. Like, I admire that. He is amazing, and I aspire to be that one day. That one day I hope to complete a book. One day I hope to publish, either professionally or self-publish. So the next booktuber that I want to talk about that I admire, and that would be Sam's Nonsense. I really enjoy her channel. And to tell you the truth, she is one person that once I came across her channel, I actually binge watched a lot of her videos, because I immediately liked her. I liked her sense of style when it came to her video. And I guess that's one thing that I admire about her, is that you can tell that she has a really good work ethic. And I mean that in the sense that she's very consistent with her YouTube channel and she never runs out of ideas. It doesn't seem like she does. And she's very and she has the ability to film a bunch of videos in one day, like and prepare for her YouTube channel. And I think it was just yesterday she posted how she filmed like 8 videos in one day, and I was like, oh my gosh. I tweeted her back and I was like, oh my gosh, please show me your ways, because I just think that's amazing. So when she like tweets how many videos she filmed in one day, it's inspiring. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so great at this. So that is one of the things that I admire, that she has a really good work ethic, and it takes a lot of work to be consistent and post consistently these YouTube videos, to come up with fresh ideas. And she's very active on Twitter as well, and I always end up liking all of her tweets. everybody that I follow on Twitter, I follow them for a reason, because I like following their tweets, and I always stick hearts on there. But that's one thing I admire about her, that she has an amazing work ethic, and it shows. It shows, and I think it pays off. Alright, and another booktuber that I would like to highlight is Sue's Book Nook. This is another channel that when I found her, I binge watched a lot of her videos. So Sue, if you come across this video, and if you remember ever going through your statistics and there's just this one person that's going through all your videos, watching them one after another, that was probably me, because I did binge watch a lot of your videos. I love Sue's channel for many reasons. One of the reasons is that I like the books that she reviews. That's another channel that when she recommends a book and she says she likes it, when I pick it up, I tend to like it as well. And not only that, I like that she does manga reviews as well. And because I love reading manga, and she reads them as well, so I like that as well. And she's very consistent. Like the videos that I binged watched that went like years back, she is the same person then as she is today, and I like that about her. I like that she's laid back and that she doesn't put on any sort of facade. I really admire that, because I think when it comes to booktube, a lot of people feel pressured, like they have to put on a character. And you're probably seeing a theme here, that I tend to gravitate towards booktubers that are very laid back, because I am a Southern California girl at my core. I am a very laid back person. And when I say like that she's consistent and she doesn't try to put on a facade, I feel like that some booktubers out there are definitely putting on a character. Like sometimes, especially when I first got into booktube and when I did that search result, you know, the people that come up on the top of the list, when I hit play, they're very much in your face, and like there's just this immediate burst of energy that hits you, and they're like really loud, and you can tell they're yelling, and I'm just like, I can't handle all this energy coming through this screen right now. I need it to be laid back. Especially early in the morning, they need to dial it back like 500%. Like I can't have that sort of energy. So what I admire about Sue's channel, not only do I like her books, I actually like when she participates in readathons, because she does like vlog formats. Sometimes she'll do like vlog formats of how the readathon is going, and she gets to show Skippy. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how much I adore a dog that I have never met. Skippy is so adorable. But yeah, I think that's why I admire her, that she is totally herself. She's laid back, and she is the same person she was many videos ago, years ago, and she's still the same person to this day, and I really admire that. I like that, and I just like her personality. I like you know, I like all the content that she posts. Is this video making any sense, or I'm just rambling at this point, because who knows? So the next booktuber I have in mind is Michael Reeds, and I think if you follow his channel, I think you can already jump to the conclusion of what I admire about him. One, I like all his videos, and by the way, have you seen his new hair? Looks amazing. He looks like he's straight out of anime. But not only that, what I admire about him is that his camera work is amazing, okay? When he highlights like the photographs he takes, and even like his videos, you can tell like they're filmed really nicely. Like he really knows what he's doing when it comes to camera work, and I really admire that about him. He's definitely an artist when it comes to photography and having an eye in knowing what makes a good video, what makes a good picture, you know? So definitely check out the photos that he posts. And it's kind of funny because I don't know these people in real life, but in my mind, I'm already giving them advice. I'm like, if you ever want to freelance, I think you should go into freelance photography, because I think you're really great in that you really have a talent for it. And then, so you can see how I'm already like assigning jobs to these people I don't even know. But yeah, I absolutely feel that he is a really great photographer. So if you have a chance, check out his photography or his pictures on Instagram. I think it's the one called, it's one of his Instagrams. One of his Instagrams has like more pictures on it. So definitely check that out. He really knows his stuff when it comes to cameras. And I admire that, especially because I know nothing about cameras. I barely know how to hit record on this camera. So yeah, I really like that about him. Alright, so that is it for now for this video. There's definitely a lot more booktubers that I can highlight, but maybe I'll make that a part 2 somewhere down the line. But that's it for now. If you want to check out these channels, which most likely you're already subscribed to these people, but just in case you're not, I'll link them down below in the description box. So other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.